You have to remember that when it comes to defining your avatar, nobody's buying because you nailed their age and their zip code. They're buying because you nailed what's going on inside of their head, okay? And this is where so many of the marketing courses get it wrong. They'll have you list out the avatar's name, their age, their income levels, I don't know, their hobbies, their marital status, their political affiliations, as if somehow knowing that your ideal buyer is a 37-year-old married woman who drinks oat milk lattes is somehow going to allow you to write better marketing copy. It's not. The truth is, you can have all that surface level information nailed down and still completely miss why your message is not converting. Because your buyer isn't making decisions based on demographics. They're making decisions based on what's happening emotionally, okay? This is what I call their 4Ds of transformation. You've got their difficulties. These are the immediate frustrations they're feeling right now. Then you've got their desires. These are the short-term wins that they desperately want. Those are short-term. Now we're looking at the long-term. Long-term, we've got their dreads, okay? These are the consequences they fear might happen if nothing changes. And then you've got their dreams. This is the future that they hope for if everything finally works out. So when you understand that version of your buyer, you finally know how to speak to them in a way that makes them feel like you're the one who finally gets it. And that's when the trust starts. So if you've ever wondered why your audience isn't engaging or why your ads aren't converting, even though you've defined your avatar, it's probably because you've been focused on who they are, but not how they feel. Okay, that's important. The real power comes when your buyer hears your message and thinks, wow, this is exactly what I'm going through. That's exactly how I feel. And that's when your message finally starts cutting through the noise. All right, so how do we actually build an ideal buyer avatar that converts? Well, this is where you want to go way beyond those surface level demographics, okay? I use what I call the empathic avatar process, and it always starts with the 4Ds of transformation that we just talked about. So let's look at them a little bit deeper. Short term, we've got difficulties. This is their short-term pain, okay? These are the frustrations your buyer is dealing with right now. They might be thinking things like, man, I'm posting every day, but nobody's engaging. I keep tweaking my funnel, but nothing changes. I've invested in coaching programs, spent so much money, but I still don't feel confident in marketing myself, okay? They're not just struggling with what to do, they're doubting whether they're even capable of figuring all this stuff out. Then we've got their short-term desires. These are the wins they want right now, okay? These are the small, meaningful wins that they love to experience quickly, okay? So they want someone to finally say, I saw your video. Hey, can we work together? Or I want to close a client without feeling like I'm chasing them. I want to post something that actually gets meaningful comments, not just likes and those rude trolls out there. I want to feel like I'm finally on the right track, like I'm building momentum. So these are the small wins that give them the confidence that this business can actually work for them. Now let's move on to the long term. We've got the dreads, okay? These are the long-term consequences that they're fearing. These are the private fears that haunt them if nothing ever changes, okay? What if I never figure this out and never get any consistent clients? What if I waste years of my life and end up having to go back to a job I absolutely hate? What if I'm just not cut out to be successful? What if my family, this is a big one, what if my family loses faith in me because this business thing never works? These are the fears that create that underlying urgency, okay? They're not just frustrated, they're scared of what failure might mean to their identity. Then in the long term, we've got their dreams, okay? This is the long-term payoff that they've been hoping for, okay? This is what success feels like to them once everything finally clicks, okay? So things like, I want to wake up knowing I have clients booked and income coming in. I want to build a business that feels natural, not forced, not manipulative. Okay, I want my spouse and family to be proud of me. I want to finally feel in control of my marketing, like I actually know what I'm doing, okay? Their dream isn't just financial, it's confidence, it's freedom, and it's identity, right? Dreams give your message that emotional gravity. So you're not just selling coaching or consulting, you're selling the transformation they believe your coaching will create. When you build your ideal avatar using these 4Ds of transformation, you're not just describing a target audience. You're stepping inside of your buyer's head. And when your content, your ads, your offers reflect this level of understanding, your audience starts saying, it feels like you're inside my head, but I like you there. You're describing exactly what I've been struggling with. And that's when the marketing finally works, okay? Now, if you want to go even deeper and actually build this kind of buyer profile, that's exactly what I walk you through inside of my Marketing Message Mastery community, okay? It's a completely free community, and we don't just stop at the difficulties, desires, dreads, and dreams, okay? I give you the full avatar creation framework where we unpack the psychographics that drive decision-making, the secret fears and limiting beliefs, what they're seeing, hearing, thinking, and feeling pretty much every day, and how to map out their self-identity, values, and personal traits. And you know what? What's cool is we're not doing this from scratch. I used to do it from scratch, but for the past year, I use ChatGPT. So I'm going to give you all of the prompts that I use with my private clients to build what I call the Avatar Insight Diary. This is a 1,000+ word profile that reads like you've stepped right into your buyer's head. It's so cool. This makes every piece of your marketing, your offers, your ads, your funnels, your content, they're instantly sharper, clear, and emotionally resonant. So if you want to have this level of clarity about your ideal buyer, not just another surface level worksheet, right? Then join us inside the community. The link's in the description somewhere around here. And once you've built this kind of emotional avatar, the next step is, how do you turn this into an offer that feels like so easy for your buyer to say yes to? And in my next video, I'll walk you through exactly how to stack your offerings using what you know about your buyer's difficulties, desires, dreams, and dreads, okay? So your offer feels like it was custom built just for them. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it. And if you have any questions about building your avatar or want feedback on your own, drop a comment below. I personally read everyone, don't have a team do it for me, and I may even feature your question in a future video. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to join my community and like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. All right, see you next time.